Hello, welcome back everybody. I'm so excited to play this game. It's called Duality and it came out about 2 weeks ago. This is just the demo though. The reason I'm kind of excited to play it is because of him. He's really cute. Okay, let's get started. What is your name? Lucy. I'm not saying that. Okay, just know that something's going on. Why did it need to start pouring now? It doesn't look like it's raining. Oh, it is pouring. Okay. On the very day that you didn't have enough money for a taxi, you run as fast as you can, using your arms as a very poor shield against the vicious rain. It's like the sea is being emptied over your head. This isn't going to work. You're getting soaked. That was me today. I was running in the rain. You're going to have to find shelter and wait until the rain stops if you don't want to catch a cold. The flower shop ahead of you is displaying a very obvious open sign on its windows. That'll do. You push the door open and rush inside. Look at all these flowers. Ooh, the pleasant smell of flower perfume hits you as you let the door close behind you and pat at your wet hair. Yeah, it's already drenched, but you still have one layer of clothing beneath your coat that remains dry. A small sigh escapes you as you look around. A large variety of plants surround you, from colorful roses to potted little succulents. At least you ended up in a nice shop. Pretty bad weather today, huh? He is so cute! Oh my goodness. Your attention shifts to the register a little further ahead. A boy with blonde hair is standing behind it. He gives you a shy little smile. Oh, hi, yeah. Sorry for bursting in like that. I was just trying to find some shelter. It's really no trouble. Feel free to look around while you're here. His smile becomes a little wider, more suitable for customer service. I'm smitten. Now let's see, now that you're taking a good look at him, he's pretty cute, or you don't care much for his looks. I do care for his looks. That's why I'm here. You begin to scan the flowers on display. The arrangements aren't half bad. Some of them you haven't seen anywhere else. You'd often walk past this place on your way to work, so you're telling me that I had plenty of chances to meet this guy and I never did. But you never took the time to come inside. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to get a small potted plant. It could liven your apartment a little. Hey, you glance at the employee's chest where his name is displayed. Keith. Oh, that's my cousin's name. I might get a potted plant, but I'm not sure what to pick. Have you got any recommendations? Maybe something that won't die easily? His eyes light up immediately. Of course. A few good options would be succulents. Oh, that's what I was thinking too. I really want one. Such as aloe vera. Peace lilies are also nice if you want something a bit less spiky, and spider plants are another popular option for beginners. Spider plant. He points to each plant as he speaks their names, and then he proceeds to explain how to care for them. If he looked a little timid before, all of that was gone now. I didn't think he looked timid. You knew employees were supposed to be kind and helpful, but Keith seemed genuinely passionate about the subject. He practically radiated happiness when he spoke about plants. Oh no, what should I choose? Okay, so I just looked it up and peace lily means innocent, so I will take the peace lily. You tell Keith your choice and he happily nods in agreement. Have you had trouble taking care of plants before? I can give you tips on other species too if you like. Yeah, a little bit. Thanks for the offer. I'll just look after this one for now, but if it's a success, I'll come by for more. My place does look a bit dull without any plants. By the time you pay for your plant, the rain stopped. Keith hands you your new plant and you're about to turn and leave. I'm asking for your number. You know, to talk about plants in the future in case I need tips and stuff. That's why. Before you do so, you decide you could try your luck with this cute florist. Hey, this might sound kind of sudden. Don't feel pressured to agree or anything, but could I get your number? Oh, he's blushing. I caught him off guard. A small blush spreads over his cheeks. It makes him look even more adorable. Oh, I'm flattered. His expression turns from flustered to sad as he avoids your gaze. Well, you don't got a phone? Don't take this the wrong way. I think you're good looking and you seem like a nice person, but having my number wouldn't be a very good idea. The It's a weird way to reject someone. It's a little disheartening, but you don't want to pressure him. That's fine then. Thanks for the help with the plan. Have a nice day. I am so bold. You offer a smile to let him know you weren't mad and wouldn't hold a grudge. The timid smile from before returns to his face. You too. You don't waste any more time. In case the rain starts again, better get home fast. But as you exit the shop, you suddenly feel a chill spread through your body. Is it because your hair got soaked? No. You feel odd. You poisoned the plant. I'm kidding. Through the shop's window, you see Keith. He's staring right back at you, but something about him is different from before. His smile isn't there, and his eyes look off somehow. Oh my goodness! That's scary. Maybe you're just imagining things. It's a little far to properly see his expression. He was very sweet to you earlier. You shouldn't think of him like this. I'm scared. You shake away the thoughts and continue your walk home. The next day, you're headed to work on the same route you always take. The sky is a dull gray and the air is chilly, which makes you glad you dressed a little warmer this morning. Perhaps this is why the streets are so empty. This time, you make sure to take an umbrella with you. You stop at a crosswalk, waiting for the green light. As you do so, you notice someone on the other side of the street. Normally, you wouldn't pay the stranger any mind, but something catches your eye. Look at that smile. Oh my goodness, why are you looking at me like that? Does he have blue spots on his face? Is it bruises? Or perhaps makeup? They look a bit too bright to be bruises. The light turns green and you begin to cross the road. So does the other person. Oh no. As he grows closer, you find yourself unable to look away. The blue spots aren't the only unusual thing about him. His eyes are large, frozen in a sort of widened look. One side of his mouth stretches up his cheek in a squiggly line, creating an unnerving smirk. His eyebrows are curved upwards, as if he were in pain. He's smiling at me. Run. He notices you staring and grins just as the two of you pass by each other. You could swear you see sharp teeth for a split second. A familiar chill runs down your spine. Just a cosplayer, you tell yourself. A very convincing one. But strangely enough, you can't help but feel like you've seen him before. That's odd. Someone with a face like that wouldn't be easy to forget. Maybe you've seen him somewhere without all that makeup. May work. You eventually arrive at your workplace and forget about the strange person for the rest of the day, choosing to focus on your work instead. It's not a very eventful day. You receive a few calls, but nothing too stressful or complicated. Your annoying colleague, Jacob, who works at the desk New Year's, goes on and on about some party he wanted you to attend and why you should have. You try to tune him out and enjoy the slow day. Several hours later, you're standing in the elevator, tired and ready to head home for a well-deserved rest. You say goodbye to a few coworkers on your way out. I am scared of what is in the elevator. Nothing. Okay. As you exit the building, you find someone leaning against the wall by the entrance, arms crossed. It's the guy you saw in the crosswalk. The grin he gives you is just as creepy as the one from earlier today. Did he follow you to work? For how long has he been standing there waiting? He's looking at you as if he's expecting something. Can I help you? Sure you can. You can give me your number. I feel like he'll hurt me if I say no, so here's my number. You pull out a pen. Is it okay if I write it on the back of your hand? His smirk fades and he looks at you as if you just told him you have a horse in your pocket. Wait, really? You nod. It looks like it's taking him a minute to process this. He eventually holds out his hand so you can write your number on the back of it. He does have blue spots. I thought his face was just blue. You notice that the blue spots are present on his hands as well, and the blue parts of his skin don't smudge as you touch them. Is it not pain after all? I really think it's the same guy. Look at him. The guy stares at his hand as if pondering on what to do now. You asked for this. You just did it, so I leave you be, didn't you? Yes, I did. That is exactly what I did. No, you actually find him really attractive, or he should shut up and be grateful you bother with his butt. I don't want to be mean. So yeah, I find you attractive. I think you look cool. I'm lying, by the way. Your boldness only stuns him further, since it doesn't seem like there will be further interaction between the two of you. You leave him to his disbelief and continue your walk home. I really like the MC's portrait too, by the way, because it kind of leaves it to the imagination. Like, how do they look? They look however you want them to look. There's no sign of him for the rest of the way. You get home and unlock your door. The apartment is just as you left it, except for one small detail. I hope I have flowers at my front door. I'm scared. You notice a slight breeze as you take off your coat. That's odd. All the windows are supposed to be closed. A knot forms in your throat as you begin to look around, stepping carefully in case something might jump out at you from the darkness. As you turn the corner, dread spreads through your body. The light in your kitchen is on and the door is cracked open. You consider grabbing a weapon, but you don't really own anything that could serve as such, other than the knives in the kitchen, that is. A part of you tells you that you might have forgotten to turn off the light when you left. Don't panic just yet. You begin to take a few more careful steps towards the kitchen and cautiously push the door open further. You find him there, the man who asked for your number, leaning against the counter, casually inspecting his nails. The window is wide open. There's something different about him this time. His entire skin has become blue and the twiggly line now stretches from both sides of his mouth. The dark blue eyes have become purple. Welcome home, Lucy. Yeah, he did get darker. There's something incredibly deranged in his gaze. He pushes himself off the counter. You're about to take a step back, but you barely manage to move your foot before the guy is suddenly right in front of you. Oh my god! He slams you against... I'm sorry for screaming, guys. He slams you against the wall, pinning you in place. His entire face is twitching horribly. You like me, right? You said so. There's so much excitement in his voice. But you also like him. What are you talking about? Let go. You try to struggle. His grip tightens. It's hurting you. He's cute up close. It's not fair, Lucy. You even know his name. You never bothered to ask mine. Right, you didn't. Well, he's twitching. Why did you ask for his number and then gave me yours? Are you some kind of player? You're cut off by his frustrated groan. He won't shut up. He won't shut up. He clenches his teeth as his hands press harder against your shoulders. It hurts really bad. If he keeps this up, he's going to break your shoulders. Twitching some more. His face begins to change. The eyes shrink down. The mouth reverts to a normal shape. The skin turns rosy. You're shocked to see the florist you met yesterday take the place of the thing from before. I actually think he looked cuter when he was blue up close. I knew it. He's the same guy. Keith? Keith looks almost giddy. His smile is no less deranged than that of the blue-skinned guy. He lets out a giggle, one that sends shivers through your entire body. You don't feel any less threatened. You don't mind this, Lucy, do you? We waited so long for someone like you. You can't tell what's happening right now. Is it some kind of nightmare? What you're witnessing shouldn't be possible in reality. They always leave me, but you're going to stay because you like both of us. You try to break free again. I don't think you had to come into my house to do this, but okay. But the arms holding you in place won't budge. Looking down at them, you notice his hands are still blue. It has Keith's face, but that thing from before is still holding you in place. What do you want? Stay with me. Twitch. One side of his mouth begins to stretch again. It goes up and up until it stops right below his eye. Blue spots start to reappear like bruises left by invisible, oh my goodness, punches. Stay with me. The right eye is widening again. Twitch, twitch. You're not sure which one is talking anymore. Stay with us. The voice has become uneven. As part, you can hear Keith's voice, and somewhere at the back, and once every 2 words, the other one joins in. We'll be so happy together. We'll never leave each other's side. Oh my goodness, your legs are turning into mush. You want to scream, but no sound is coming out. Never leave us, Lucy. We'll be together until our bodies rot together in a coffin, until the world ends, until there's nothing left but dust. They laugh and pant, leaning in close to your face. The next sentence comes in a whisper. Don't close the game. Bad end. Together forever.